Hey guys, it's Olivier, aka Nerdy Fresh. I am coming out of hibernation in regards to vlogging because I'm realizing I'm having these very interesting conversations with my, girlfriends and colleagues, and it's like centered around the same thing. It's like, um, oh, excuse me. Oh my God. For those that don't know, I got my four wisdom tooth removed, and they cut into my gum to put a chain for my tooth to come down. And I'm on some strong medication, and whoo, bitch, I could have swore I saw a kite. Ooh, I felt a shiver down my spine, honey. Okay, let me get back to the topic. Um, oh yeah, I'm a cut. I'm a cut. Woo. All right, I'm back. I am so sorry. I apologize. So essentially, the topic that I want to breach is, our sisters in the community and how we are extremely um, non-supportive of our fellow queens and sisters, especially within the Black community. I mean, it's already bad for women in general, but like you guys are competitive in a very destructive way. The reason why it's a man's world is because we're competitive, and but it's in a constructive way. We built there's like that sense of brotherhood. And when it comes to our queens, our fellow sisters, it's not the same. It is very cutthroat, and you guys, there's no camaraderie. Oh, I'm slurring. I apologize. Camaraderie. Um, in the in that sisterhood. So we really have to breach this conversation and start deprogramming um this instilled programming, in which is based on fear, insecurity, jealousy, and envy. I'm witnessing a lot of I've had three separate conversations, and based around this subject, and how I have friends of mine who, in their sphere as friends, are getting married. They're having kids. They're doing all the things that society deems to be acceptable for a woman, and they're choosing to postpone that and secure their bags by continuing their education, or leveling up in their career, whatever the case may be. And they're receiving a lot of pushback and a lot of shade from the people within their sphere, excuse me. And this is all due to the fact that they're choosing not to settle and abide by society's timeline. They're going for what they want and what they deem fit for themselves, you know? And there's such a pressure, especially with women, to settle down, have kids, get married, and all this other stuff, by a certain time, with a certain age, and they're choosing to throw that out the window and not abide by it. But what happens is you have their friends, their girlfriends in their sphere, essentially attacking them out of fear, whether it be fear, jealousy, envy, or it's just plain insecurities, and honestly, them not settling for what they've settled. And I'm realizing, that all all the pushback that they receive, it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with their sphere, their girlfriends, and especially within the Black community, there's no support. First of all, y'all already the most undervalued and underappreciated than any other human being on this planet as a Black woman, and especially in the United States. And instead of having that camaraderie as sisterhood to help grow and pour and fill, your other queen's cups, they would rather be extremely cutthroat and not allow that growth or that expansion to occur for you. And it's crazy to me because my thing is, with men, why it's a man's world is because we're competitive, but we're in a constructive method or means. I'm gonna be competitive with you, but we're gonna be competitive and be successful together. But when it comes to the other spectrum, oh my God, it is sickening the level of pettiness, the shadery, and just downright awful things that they do to one another. And I really want to delve more deeply into this conversation. I'm a man, so my viewpoint is limiting. I plan on having, a panel of other women, black, beautiful, strong, independent women, and discuss this a little bit further. So I would love comments and feedback in regards to, what are your thoughts and what are some of the questions you would like answered in my next vlog. Thank you for bearing with me and pretty much liking and sharing this video. All my social media links are below. If you do not follow my social media, you won't be up to date in regards to what's going on with me in my life, and tidbits and golden nuggets that I provide throughout, my social media. Please feel free to follow and hit me up. Don't be shy. Thank you once again. Peace, love, and endless blessing. Mwah.